Okay, so good morning, class. Today, two people were supposed to make a presentation on the concepts of health, the other on the concepts of disease. So, concept of health was by you, right, Jugal? So, you will start, and Gina.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you will start, and Gina, she told me that she cannot be present today because of some unavoidable situation. So I'll consider that we'll go for the concept of disease tomorrow, but the concept of health you started today. Okay, so you can start now, and everyone listen to him, pay attention. If you do not understand something, ask me. Okay, and after that we'll go for a question answer round. So you can start.
Concept of health. Health is the most difficult term to explain, but we all know the meaning of health. Definition given by World Health Organization. The World Health Organization defines health as health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely an absence of disease. Health is a dynamic concept. That is why the whole definition has been criticized, and some argument that cannot defined as a state at all. New philosophy of health. In recent years, we have acquired a new philosophy of health, which may be stated as health is a fundamental human right. Health is the essence of productive life and not the result of ever increasing expenditure on medical care. Health is intersectoral. Health is an integral part of development. Health is essential to the concept and quality of life. Health is a worldwide social good. Health and its maintenance is a major social investment. Next is a dimension of health. We have 6 dimensions of health. Number 1, physical dimension. It is a perfectly functioning of human body. For example, a clear skin, firm face, less fat, etc. Second, mental dimension. It is a state of balance between individual and surrounding one. It means he has good self-control, he is happy with himself, with his family and relative, and well adjusted in the society. Social dimension. It means to bring social well-being and harmony towards the society. Number 4 is spiritual dimension. It means the meaning and purpose of his life. Number 5 is emotional dimension. Emotional dimension are like happy or sad, and depression plays a very important role in his health. The last is vocational dimension. Work plays a very important role in promoting the physical and mental health. When a person is happy with his work, his self-esteem is boosted. Next topic is health for all. The aim of health for all is to bring the maternal mortality, infant mortality to such a level by the year of 2000. Next is changing concept of health. We have 4 changing concepts. Number 1 is biomedical concept. Based on the germ theory of disease, traditionally health has been considered as an absence of disease, and if someone is free from the disease, then it was considered as healthy. This concept is known as biomedical concept. Second one is ecological concept. It was defined as health implies the relative absence of pain and discomfort and a continuous adaptation and adjustment to the environment to ensure optimal function. This concept raises 2 issues. Number 1, 2 issues: imperfect man and imperfect environment. But third is psychological concept. Psychology is the science of mind and behavior. It influences which social, ecological, cultural, economic, and political factor of the people. Thus, health is a both biomedical and social phenomenon. Last is holistic concept. It is the combination of all the above 3 concepts, that is biomedical, ecological, and psychological concept. All this overall, these aspects affect overall health and being unwell in one aspect affect us in others. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so you are done. Okay. Okay, so you're done. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good that you tried and you did it well. Okay, good. So at least you went and learned something and you presented health well. So anyone, any questions regarding anything, whatever he said? He discussed about the changing concepts, the WHO definition, health for all, new philosophy of health, and the dimensions of health. So any confusion regarding these topics? Anyone, any question? Yes, anyone, any questions? Okay, so let me ask then. So, absence of disease. So, this falls under which concept of health? Only the absence of disease. So, this signifies which concept of health? Anyone?
Biomedical.
Yes, correct. That's biomedical. Okay. Now, tell me what do you mean by maternal mortality and child mortality? Anyone? These two are the terms.
Deaths.
Yes, say. Yeah, say.
Ma'am, death rate.
Yes, correct. It's the death rate, okay? If these two were the main goals in your health for all. Okay, so if I say mortality, mortality means death rate. And if I say morbidity, morbidity is the state of disease. Okay, remember these two terms. Okay, these two are very commonly and frequently used terms. Mortality means death, okay, death or death rate, and morbidity is the state of disease. Okay, so remember these two terms. You will get them frequently in like your community medicine, CBR, and in all those subjects. These two are very frequently used. Okay, so anyone tell me the WHO definition? WHO definition of health.
Health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely an absence of disease or morbidity.
Okay, correct, good. Then anyone else explain this definition? Means what do you understand from this definition? Okay, it's okay if you are wrong, I'll correct you, but what do you understand from this WHO definition? Anyone? Yes, anyone? The definition itself is self-explanatory, so you can understand from the definition itself, but still I'm asking, what do you understand by it? Anyone can say. It's okay, this is not an exam. Okay.
Well-being of physical and mental from disease.
Yes, okay. You want to add up anything more? Anyone wants to add up something to this?
And also from genetic disorders.
Okay, correct. Okay, good. And someone else? Okay, see. So the WHO.
Relate from physical and mental.
Okay, physical and mental health. Okay. Anyone else? Anything you want to add up? Okay, so you all were correct, but you all were missing one point, that is WHO said that not merely after months at the last they have added that not merely an absence of disease or infirmity. Infirmity means your any kind of physical or mental weakness or disease. Okay, so WHO has defined it in this way that just the absence of disease or infirmity. Infirmity means mental or physical disease or weakness. Okay, so just the absence of a disease, maybe physical or mental, cannot be termed as a state of health. Okay, along with it you also need a complete physical, mental and social well-being. Okay, and not merely an absence of disease or infirmity, which means that just the absence of a disease, maybe physical or mental, doesn't make you a healthy person. Okay, along with it you also need to have a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. Now physical, mental and social well-being, this means the dimensions of health. Okay, so the different dimensions you learned about, the physical, mental and social, so these are the dimensions, and like they have associated, there were actually 6 dimensions of health, but here only 3 are mentioned because the others are interrelated. Okay, so according to them, like mental, okay, mental is related to emotional. Okay, so vocational means work, so work is also related to physical or mental. Okay, so they have not mentioned everything, but still the definition itself is wholesome, which is explaining that just if a person is not having any disease, maybe mental disease or like physical disease, so that person or that individual cannot be termed as a healthy individual. Okay, cannot be called a healthy individual until and unless he has a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. Okay, so this is the WHO definition. Clear everyone? Is it clear everyone? Okay, and one more thing, like whenever you talk about the concepts and everything, so you can say those in your own words. Okay, but things like the WHO definition, okay, so here you cannot change the definition. Okay, so even if you are correct, okay, in your own words, but you are missing one or two points here, so it will not be considered correct. So this is your like MCQ exam, so you won't have to write these things. Okay, but if this would have been an offline exam or something, and you would be writing, suppose you would be writing the WHO definition anywhere, one day you will write, of course. So whenever you write these things, make sure whenever the definition is given by any organization, okay, or by someone famous, means it is someone else's definition, when you are using it, then you have to use every word correctly and in place. Okay, when the definition is within the apostrophes. Otherwise, other things you can make it by yourself in your own words. Okay, like the dimensions of health, the changing concepts, all this you can write in your own words. But this WHO definition, so it was given by this particular organization, so do not change this. Okay, so make sure that you have written everything and in place. Okay, clear WHO definition? So next question is, health is intersectoral. So this falls under which philosophy of health? Health is intersectoral. This falls under which philosophy of health? Yes, anyone?
Holistic.
Okay, anyone else? Okay, so this is the new philosophy of health. Okay, not holistic, but it's okay, you tried, that's good. But then it's the new philosophy of health. Okay, the holistic concept is actually a mixture of the three, that is the biomedical concept, the psychosocial concept, and the ecological concept. Okay, mixture of all these three, these falls under the holistic concept. So can anyone explain the biomedical concept? Not explain, just what do you understand by the biomedical concept apart from the one who presented it? You want me to explain the concepts, or you will say? If you want me to explain, then I'll explain. Yes, that's okay. If you have confusions or doubt, I'll explain it. But then you have to tell me that you have confusion or doubts in it, so that I can explain it. And please explain. Okay. So Everyone pay attention to this, okay? So there have been changing concepts for health, okay? Before the WHO definition it came into play, before that there were several concepts for health, okay? So the first concept was your biomedical concept that was put forth, okay? So biomedical concept, it was viewed as the absence of disease. So it was considered that if a person he have got no disease, maybe physical or mental, so that person was considered to be a healthy person, okay? Aspects such as like malnutrition, okay, chronic diseases, accidents, these things were not taken into account in this biomedical concept. In fact, this biomedical concept also did not mention anything about the mental health. So if it meant that absence of disease, so it is considered that maybe they were only talking about the physical diseases, okay, not the mental diseases, because this was put really early, okay? So according to this theory, so what do you understand is that absence of disease means there is a state of health, just the absence of disease. Now they did not mention whether it is a mental disease or a physical disease, so it is considered that since they didn't talk about mental health, so maybe the absence of disease means they only meant the physical diseases. So this was your biomedical concept. But then there were various criticism to this concept, because this concept did not take into account the aspects such as your malnutrition, accidents, drug abuse, mental illness, pollution, population explosion. So these things were not taken into account by the biomedical concept, okay? So because of that reason, this concept was discarded after some point of time. So next came your ecological concept, okay, which came just after your biomedical concept. So according to this ecological concept, health implies the relative absence of pain and discomfort and a continuous adaptation and adjustment to the environment to ensure optimal function. So what does this means? This means that like ecology, okay? So if I say ecology, this is something related to the environment, okay? So this ecological concept, it said that like if a person he is having good relationship with his surrounding, then that person is considered to be healthy, okay? And after that it was said that like two main reasons, because of two main reasons there might be a state of unhealthiness in a person. The two reasons were maybe unhealthy environment or the unhealthy men, okay, or improper environment or imperfect environment and imperfect men, okay? So this means that ecological concept, it was just viewing health as a good relationship with your environment, okay? When you are maintaining a good relationship with the environment, then you are considered healthy. If you are not able to maintain a good relationship with the environment, then you were considered unhealthy, okay? So this was the main like environment was the main point in ecological concept. Everything was related to the environment. If a person has a good relationship with the environment, that person is healthy. If not a good relationship with the environment, that person was considered unhealthy, okay? And if a person was termed as unhealthy, then it was because of only two reasons, okay? Maybe imperfect men or imperfect environment. So they thought that if the person is imperfect, maybe physically or mentally, they didn't talk about mental health, so mental we cannot say it here. So they were just talking that if a person is having a like disease, physical disease, that person was considered unhealthy. Also if his environment was not perfect or a not good one, his surroundings were not good, so even then a person was considered to be unhealthy. So these are the two concepts till now, okay, the biomedical and ecological. So next comes your psychosocial. So the other concepts didn't talk about the mental health. Psychosocial concept was the first one which talk about your mental health as well, okay? So psychosocial, it involves everything like your psychosocial functioning, cultural, economical, social, political. So all these aspects are included in your psychosocial concept, okay? So it considered health as a biological phenomenon as well as a social phenomenon. Okay, both biological and social. Why biological? Because it was taking into account the psychosocial functioning, that is maybe the mental, and along with it the physical as well. Okay, and apart from it the other aspects of the society such as your cultural, economic and political, these were also taken into account. So this is your psychosocial concept. Last comes your holistic. Holistic means everything included. So holistic model, it is the synthesis of the all of the above concepts. That means it included everything: the social aspect, economic aspect, political aspect, environmental aspect, okay, the mental aspect, as also the physical aspect, okay, and also the physical and the mental health and diseases. So it considered everything. So all this comes under your holistic concept. So, and according to this holistic concept, it says that all the sectors of the society, it have an effect on your health. Okay, so these, what are these aspects? That is like aspects such as your agriculture, animal husbandry, food, industry, education, housing, public work. So everything in the society, it has got to play a role in your health. So this is your holistic concept. So in short, the biomedical concept means just the absence of disease. Okay, that is your biomedical concept. So if you are free from disease, you are considered healthy. Okay, then again came your ecological concept, which was like if you are maintaining a good relationship with the environment, you are considered a healthy being. Then came your psychosocial concept, which was the first concept which took the mental health into account. Okay, and apart from it, it also took the other aspects of the society such as your cultural, economic and political. Okay, after that came your holistic concept, like a synthesis of all the above concept, that is all the above concept combined together form the holistic concept. So this was all about your concepts of health. And then came the ultimate definition, which is the WHO definition. So it said that a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. Okay, so this is your WHO definition. So is it clear that concepts of health, the different concepts? Is it clear now, the concepts? Yes, say, is it clear or not? You all want me to repeat anything? Yes, okay. The rest? Clear, okay. So I hope this health topic, it is clear to all. Okay, so in this way, if one of you present, okay, and the rest also go through the same topic, okay, one topic at a time, then it will be clear for you. And also we can discuss some questions regarding that. Okay, and even if you have doubt, you can ask me to repeat the topic. So in this way it will be easier. Okay, so I hope you have no doubts in these topics. I'll read out the topic once, that is the preventive medicine, social medicine, community medicine, then the dimensions of health, the concepts of health, WHO definition, new philosophy of health, then health for all. Okay, so all these comes under your one topic, that is health. So we have discussed that before, we have revised it as well. So even after that you have some doubts, you can go back and read it. If you have doubt, you can ask me tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow Gina, she will be presenting the concepts of disease. So I request you all that you all also kindly go through the concepts of disease. That is a small topic only. So if you go through it, when she will be presenting, it will be easier for you to understand. Okay, so if you have any doubt also, you can ask me tomorrow regarding this as well. Okay, Is it okay for all? Is it okay for all? Okay. So, and one more thing I'd like to tell you, like if any topic, okay, since now we are discussing about health and disease, doesn't mean that you cannot ask about other topics, okay? So, if you have doubts in any other topic while maybe explaining, or maybe you were absent, or because of any reason, if you have doubt in any topic, then you let me know, okay? Then you let me know, so that the next day we can go for that topic, okay, for that particular topic. There are some tough topics as well, okay, so like the life cycle of the malarial parasite, so these are a bit tougher topics. So if you want me to explain those, then kindly let me know so that we can discuss it the next day, okay? And CR, you send me the attendance. So we'll wind up the class now, okay?